Can you
read the question?
and I will put a sub.
Okay. What was it like in the hospital?
Do you recall what is the best thing that a healthcare worker did for you?
Oh yeah. So the best thing that a nurse actually did for us in the hospital was to allow us to carry him. So this was pre-surgery, and he was already hooked up to no, he didn't have a CPAP, so he just had IV lines. But there's just so many IV lines, and you know, with all those wires running, you're just so afraid to even touch your own baby because you don't want to mess anything up. And I think that was the best thing when the nurse actually asked me and my husband if we wanted to carry him, and we said yes. You know, if we can, yes, we would love that. And that's what she did. So she actually wrapped him up nicely with all the IV lines and actually passed him to us so that we could actually carry him, because and that I remember that vividly, because that is the first and only time that my husband got to carry him while he was still alive. Yeah. Next question. Do you still go for others' baby shower, child's birthday, son's wedding? Yeah, I do. I still do. In fact, right after we had lost our baby, I had 3 of my other sister-in-laws give birth to their own children in the same year. But yeah, I went to visit them. I go for their birthdays. There's absolutely no hard feeling, because this is my journey, and they deserve their journey. They deserve their happiness as well. So we still go for birthdays and events, and we're happy. We're happy for them. We're happy to be there. We're happy to be invited. Actually, it's good that they invite us and not leave us out. Instead, then we might feel more isolated. Yeah.
So what are the things that will trigger you to remember your child?
Oh, it doesn't have to be any specific thing. It can be anything and everything. It could be a song on the radio. It could be a line I read in a book. It could be something that my child says. It could be something that someone else says. There is absolutely no specific trigger point, because the trigger points are like various and varied. So yeah, there's no specific trigger point. We just and it's not and because we decided not to be sad about it, so these trigger points, it's okay. They're mostly joyous, and they make us remember him, and we talk about him. Yeah, so there's no feeling sad actually.
So just now you mentioned that you celebrate his birthday.
Yeah, we do. In fact, yeah, we celebrated his birthday last month in February. So yeah, we celebrate his birthday. The girls go out, they choose a cake for him. And I think on his first birthday, me and my husband, we wanted to have a tradition that will last. And we decided that we would light a candle every year for him on his birthday in a small tray. So what we plan to do is that as we add on the candles to the tray every year, it'll just keep growing and growing. And so we do that. We buy a cake for him on his birthday. We sing him a happy birthday song. We light up the candle. So that's the main things that we do. And we actually go to temple. We go to temple as well, so that at least I can have some space to just reconnect and to remember him and to say thanks and give our prayers to him.
So there are two occasions where you will light the candle. One is on the birthday cake, and the other one is on the death anniversary.
Yes, so we light the candles. So the candle that we light in a tray. So we light 2 candles a year. So one is on his birthday and one is on his death anniversary, and so every year we light 2 candles, and then we just let the candle melt in whichever way, and we'll just hopefully keep accumulating it. And maybe one day, you know, when my husband and I are no longer here, and we hope that our girls will carry on the tradition, and because to us it's just a way for us to remember him.
Do you have pictures of him in your house?
Yes, we do. We do. I'm totally unafraid to put his pictures up. So actually, I have a collage of all my kids on the wall. So we have pictures of him and pictures of my other 2 girls. And soon I need to put a picture of my 4th kid up as well. So we have pictures of him all over the house. I even have his baby photo album printed. And we even commissioned a painting done by a dear friend, and we have that up online as well, in our living room as well. So that's a great conversation starter as well. Yeah. All right. So, what is your view of life now? This is a big question. What is the view of my life? I guess we just want to be happy and just spend good times, create good memories with the people that we love. Yeah, that's my view. I mean, it's actually life isn't that complicated unless we actually make it to be. I mean, yes, I do still get caught up with day-to-day activities, like my kids go to school, got homework, got classes. It still happens. They come back, they fight. They don't want to shower, they don't want to finish their food. It's still a normal life for me. It's still, all that still goes on. And I still get angry with them. It's not like I'm a very calm parent. I still get triggered with them. But I think at the end of the day, what matters is that we just try to just be happy, and we try to do our best. I think we try to do our best. We all try to do our best. Yeah.
One question would be like, has this incident made you become more controlling or more protective as a parent?
Actually, no. Not really. I try not to. I think that's one thing that me and my husband had discussed, and we had talked about, because that we didn't want to suddenly become parents who are controlling, or we don't want to project our fear to our kids. So no, so we still let them do all the crazy stuff when they go to the playground, when they are jumping in the house. We just let them have a normal childhood and just let them grow up and let them get injured. It's okay, I've already been to the A&E twice with the both of them, So no, we try not to project our fear on our kids, so we just let them have a normal childhood. But yes, I'm a bit more cautious right now, especially when they fall sick. And I take them to the clinic immediately. I do keep an eye to make sure that, they eat well and they have their drinks and their vitamins, but that's about it. I guess there's nothing extra or additional that I do. Okay. what was the worst thing someone said to you when your child passed away? There's quite a whole list of this actually. Oh gosh, but I think what immediately comes to mind, and I think I got really triggered with the response, was that when someone came up to me and told me that you know, it's okay, that, you know, don't be sad, it's okay, he's not in pain anymore, he's gone to a better place. I mean, like, immediately after losing my child, I was like, there is no better place for him than being here with us. So I guess, and also the insinuation, I guess, you know, he's no longer in pain. I guess as a parent, I didn't really have a choice. We did not put him through surgery deliberately. It's not a choice that we had. So I guess people think at least they're trying. I know they're trying to be nice and to look at the positive aspect of it, but yeah, please don't tell me that my child is not in pain anymore. It's a good thing that he's not in pain anymore, because I think the doctors tried their best to make sure that he was as comfortable as possible during the surgery and post-surgery. So that was one of. I remember I was immediately triggered by that, and I don't talk to that person anymore. Yeah.
Common.
Yeah, actually it is quite common. I think the other comments that I received was like, oh, don't worry, he will come back to you. I'm like, really? Like, how is that gonna happen? Like, can you please explain to me how is that gonna happen? And how everyone was like confident and like, oh, don't worry, you're still so young, you can try again and you can have another kid. I'm like, yeah, but it's not the same kid. You know, yeah, I'm young, I could try again, but you know, you don't say that to someone immediately after they lose a kid, because like that's not the first thing. You know, I'm not looking forward to doing that immediately. Yeah.
Is it a taboo to talk about death in your culture?
I think it used to be a taboo, or probably was a taboo, talking about death, and especially death in young kids, babies and children. I think that probably used to be taboo. In fact, my grandmother, she lost 2 of her own kids. And I do not remember her ever talking about my late uncles. Like, I knew she had more kids, and I knew that 2 of her kids had passed away, but we never talk about it in the family. But I guess that's how, you know, the older generation deals with grief and pain. But I think with the younger generation, with us and moving forward,